All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And this opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
To the air with Love. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Set. Go.
Love out of the shotgun. Back to Pitts it goes. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Love from the gun. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Set. Hut, hut.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Set, hut, ready.
Working inside the red zone. Bolden there to grab it. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Pressure coming for Love. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of long time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Got it. Ready?
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Ready. 60.
Now give running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on. Set. Crack all 80.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first. He's going to throw it again. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Just a yard left to go on second down. Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup of 17. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They are throwing it again. Setting up the screen. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to keep it this time. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Let's go now. Panthers 60, Panthers.
Working on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
19, Tiger.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready, right?
They'll work against the blitz. He brings it in. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ready.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's... there's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here's ready.
Here's Love. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
They stick with Jacobs. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready, ready.
Love. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or too short for the 1st down.
You kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Tag! 70 Lions! Street! Set up! Ready!
Give now to the running back. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to try and throw it here. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready!
Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The blitz tracked him down eventually, but the effort to relocate outside the pocket bought him just enough time to get that out completed before somebody could put a lick on it.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
Here we go, set!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Packers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Come on, set!
Shotgun now for Love. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First and 10 from the 43.
Panther Street! Go!
Handoff headed right, Irving. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on, set! Hawk 70! Big Lion!
Motion a receiver left.
Ready,
Throwing now on first down. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. More from Lambeau after this. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
18, rattle him. Set up. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, punt. Ready.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, off approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Punt.
Going run again with Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Down. Punt, punt.
Love from the gun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, Bucs in the dime set defensively.
Ready, set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back to throw it. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. That's the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down just inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Switch, red, 38. Set, go.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Giving the couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Set, ready.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Got his man, it's Golden. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Here we go. Ready.
Love now to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Loves to throw again. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Here, set.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Fielded at the 11.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw to start the drive. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air they go on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They'll air it out on third. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He's going to throw it again. He rolls to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
Packers 7.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. There's Love to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
A gift to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Wide. Ready.
Takes the handoff now low. Ooh, and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Some 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Punt taken near midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Bronco.
On first down, they'll run. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Another carry for him. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you can feel the momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead.
Okay, break.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Third. Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Man in motion here. They'll work against the blitz. Throw left side, complete. He's going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, right?
They'll try and punch it in. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10. And their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Has room down the left sideline. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover, but may not tackle so well, and opens up a run lane he took huge advantage of.
So Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2.
The Packers will set up.
They're going to run it right. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Buccaneers 31. Packers 13.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Packers going nickel on 3rd.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. All in left side. He spins right by him. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Cowboy Brady. Let go. Let go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. You can short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Love now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Back to the air. Love. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Love back to it after the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense that's flying around and making the play. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Let's go.
Desperation time here. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. Set.
Once more, it's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready. Hut.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Come on, ready.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
He was taken down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Ready.
Throwing his love on 3rd. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. He finds him beyond the marker. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a 1st.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
This is Reed working the right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
It's to Reed again. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers make it an 18-point game. All set to send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Quarterback on here.
You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Turning money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust me. Space up the racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds, I'm a blue guy.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field.